Krone proudly presents its extensive range of Swadro rotary rakes that fulfills every need when it comes to high-efficiency forage harvesting. From the very beginning, Krone built its Swadro range to a strong and heavy-duty design that makes light work of heavy crops. These machines boast high outputs and impressive details. Grease zerks on the gearbox, on the cam tracks, or on the tine arms? No thank you. The rotors have fully enclosed cam track housings and are absolutely maintenance-free with Krone. The special hardened Duramax cam tracks form the very heart of all the rotors. They consist of bainite-tempered cast iron and allow for maintenance-free operation of the heavy-duty guide rollers. The tine arm is controlled by massive and permanently lubricated guide rollers. Straightforward indeed, the complete guide arm, including bearings and guide rollers, can be easily installed or removed at any time. The heavy-duty bearing housings are made of aluminum. The large distance between the bearings means they can withstand high loads, which is an advantage with heavy and wet forage. 4 double tines on each tine arm guarantee the cleanest sweeps. Durable, flexible, and strong, thanks to the tine arms made of thick tubular steel, 10mm diameter tines, and large diameter coils. That's the Krone Swadro. Rotor height is set manually and easily. Those who look for greater convenience and rotor height accuracy down to the millimeter can opt for electric motors, which are controlled from the tractor seat. The well-proven tandem axle provides exact ground adaptation. And thanks to their 3D suspension, the rotors can move in every direction. The combination of the 3D suspension system and tandem axles ensures that the rotors follow every ground contour. The wheels run close to the tines. The front wheels follow the tractor and move freely. With the rear wheels set wide apart, we get a clean sweep, which means clean forage. Each rotor is suspended on an outrigger arm, which is attached outside of the rotor's center of gravity. In combination with 3D suspension, this new design facilitates a controlled lift-out. As the rotor is being lowered, the rear wheels touch the ground first, followed by the front wheels. This Krone design keeps the tines out of the ground and protects the turf. The Krone Jet Effect. Clean takeoff, clean landing, clean forage. The Krone single rotor rakes provide working widths from 12 foot 5 inches to 15 feet. The Swadro single rotor rakes operate in many regions and on many farms where they are appreciated for outstanding strength and superior engineering. This rake offers many features that were taken over from the well-proven Krone high-output rakes. The tandem axle is a standard feature on the Swadro single rotor rake. Equipped with super balloon tires, the machine is smooth running. The wheels run close to the tines, which is necessary for optimum ground contouring and the cleanest sweeps, even in uneven terrain. This machine picks up every bit on the ground. 13 tine arms in tangential arrangement generate uniform swaths. Fantastic in the field, compact on the road. Krone mounted rakes provide easy travel between fields. The Swadro 38T and 46T single rotor rakes also use the tandem axle as the transport axle. There is no bouncing. The tractor's steering is not compromised at all. Once in the field, the outer tine arms are folded out, a quick and straightforward operation which requires only little effort. A heavy-duty tension spring makes it simple and easy to swing the swath curtain in and out. As the rake lifts out of work, the accumulator arms move to a stop and park the machine in a mid-mounted position behind the three-point hitch frame. Krone Swadro single rotor rakes are soft on the turf and powerful with crops. An optional jockey wheel can be attached up front to enhance contour guidance even further, a particular benefit on uneven ground. Nimble machinery. The rotor at the rear doesn't spare a single stem, forming perfect windrows even when running through narrow turns, a particular asset in small and unusually shaped fields. Always a pleasure to see. Krone machines meet all the requirements users may possibly have. Gentle material handling, practical swaths, high work rates. Krone, impressive technology. The Krone twin rotor side delivery rakes offer working widths of up to 20 foot 4 inches when set for single windrows, or 2 widths of 11 feet when forming double windrows. Swadro 710T double rotor rakes provide the cleanest sweeps and are used for a wide variety of applications. The Swadro 710T performs 3 functions: 2 individual windrows, or 1 single windrow, or 1 double windrow as a third option. Krone technology, cutting edge. The Swadro 710T lays the swaths to the right-hand side in the direction of travel. This right-side windrowing makes the machine handling considerably easier and is ergonomically much better for the driver. The Swadro 710T is hitched to the tractor either with a floating drawbar or linkage drawbar. Its tandem axle, widely spaced wheels, and 18-inch tires combine to provide the Swadro 710T with a superior ability to follow ground contours. This machine rakes up even the heaviest forage and deposits it in uniform and fluffy windrows, highly efficient in the field and safe on the road. Approved for 25 miles per hour, the Krone Swadro 710T gets there fast, providing maximum utilization of your investment. Setting up this side delivery rake for work is simple and quick. To form 2 windrows, the rear rotor moves to the left. In this configuration, the machine forms 2 individual windrows, ideal for low-capacity harvesting equipment, when working in high-volume or high-yielding crops, or when the goal is narrow windrows. To produce a single windrow, the rear rotor moves to the right. The swath curtain moves hydraulically and conveniently into its appropriate working position. In this configuration, the machine forms 1 single windrow from a working width of up to 20 foot 4 inches. The Krone Swadro 710T also lays double windrows working at an impressive width of up to 40 foot 8 inches. three functions: the Swadro 710T, the versatile Krone side delivery rake. Assisted by front land wheels and the wide tandem axles, the rotors leave nothing behind. The Swadro 710T is supported by the two axles. The axles lift out hydraulically to give the Swadro 710T plenty of ground clearance. Very convenient for headland turns and transport. These rakes too boast the 3D rotor suspension system, providing optimum ground adaptation, also in the direction of travel. Whether in hilly or uneven terrain, Krone Swadro rakes deliver a clean sweep. Nothing is left behind. The Krone Swadro 710T, the rake that delivers what farmers need. Krone's twin rotor center delivery rakes offer working widths between 22 foot 3 inches and 32 foot 9 inches. Professional harvesting technology is the key to high efficiency and high quality work and top quality feedstuff. Krone center delivery rakes are powerful yet gentle on crops and turf. These machines boast superior construction, low service and maintenance, and high technology. A track rod from the 2-point hitch frame guides the wide tracking running gear, which runs on large volume tires. This design guarantees excellent tracking, also when turning. A clean cut. Each rotor on a Krone center delivery rake picks up the crop only once and lays it in a loose, fluffy windrow without twisting. The Swadro 700 boasts 10 tine arms on each rotor to deliver the cleanest rakes. The Swadro 800 and Swadro 900 feature 13 tine arms per rotor, whereas the Swadro 1000 and its large diameter rotors offer 15 tine arms on each unit. The Swadro 1000's tine arms are fitted with aluminum bearing housings in which the bearings are spaced wide apart. The rotors on the Krone center delivery rakes are suspended centrally and all operate at identical ground pressures across the entire working width. The 3D suspension system allows the rotors to follow all ground contours, both laterally and axially. The tandem axle protects the turf. The front wheels are linked by a tie rod and are self-tracking, while the rear wheels are rigid. The effect is extremely smooth rotor running. The tandem axle wheels on the Swadro 1000 run on 8 wheels, enabling the large rotors to provide optimum ground following and the cleanest rakes. The freely moving wheels provide positive tracking even when turning on tight turns. Swadro is Krone's response to demands for a center delivery rake with 2 rotors and wide working widths. Raking up to 25 acres per hour, this machine delivers ultimate work rates. The variable 28-foot 10-inch to 32-foot 9-inch working widths adjusts hydraulically via telescoping arms. The Krone center delivery rake operates in a wide variety of configurations and applications. For example, raking with only 1 rotor is no problem at all. In low-yielding crops along the edge of the field or in corners, Krone center delivery rakes can lift out 1 rotor and continue working with only 1 rake. At 25 miles per hour, you get there, saving time and money. All Krone twin rotor center delivery rakes are equipped with transport running gears that are approved for 25 miles per hour. With Krone twin rotor center delivery rakes, you can rest assured that your forage harvest will run like clockwork. The Krone Swadro models are serious machines that deliver the cleanest raking anywhere. The Krone trailed twin rotor side delivery rakes work 20 foot 4 inches to 26 foot 3 inches wide when forming one windrow and 2 times 12 feet wide when laying one double windrow. Today's farmers must deliver cost-effective results every day. Krone's versatile side delivery rakes are the right machines to meet these requirements. They lay the crops to the side in a single wide windrow. Gathering 2 windrows into one, these rakes cover an overall working width of up to 52 foot 6 inches. This is just the right size of windrow to feed high-capacity harvesters, also in the 3rd and 4th cut. The Swadro 810 also provides the option of laying 2 narrow swaths in one single operation. This is ideal when forming narrow swaths for the night or when following up with a low-intake capacity harvester. The Krone Swadro 907 is a high-end side delivery rake. It offers an unmatched work rate of up to 20 acres an hour and forms double windrows from a 52 foot 6 inch working width. Boasting 15 tine arms and 6 wheels on each axle, the Swadro 907 delivers the cleanest rakes and the highest work rates. The Swadro 907 tine arms are fitted with aluminum bearing housings in which the bearings are spaced extremely wide apart. The Krone 2 rotor side delivery rakes leave nothing behind. The main beam is designed to give the rotor large ground clearance as they lift out of work. This is particularly convenient when driving over already raked windrows. The rear rotor lifts out with a delay to the leading rotor to produce a uniform swath at the end of a pass. The wide tracking axles allow swift and clean swathing, also of smaller fields. The Swadro 807, Swadro 809, Swadro 810, and Swadro 907 are compact machines that are exceptional in design and function. These Krone rakes are the ideal equipment for high-output, high-quality raking. The trailed Krone triple rotor side delivery rake delivers a working width of 31 foot 9 inches. It generates a double windrow from a working width of nearly 65 feet, the ideal setting for the high-output, precision chop forage harvester. The Krone Swadro 1010 triple rotor side delivery rake stands out for its straightforward design. All 3 rotors are tuned to each other, running like clockwork. Cleanly picking up the crop, passing it to the neighboring rotor, and then raking it into a fluffy windrow. In 1 hour, this rake clears up to as much as 25 acres. The Swadro 1010 boosts the efficiency of any harvest. Its wide running gear with stub axle steering guarantees tight turns and easy maneuvering for a rapid continuation of work. To produce a side windrow from a 31-foot 9-inch working width, it is necessary to orchestrate all the components perfectly. Featuring different diameters and working at different speeds, the 3 rotors on the Swadro 1010 are a perfect match. The leading rotor has 10 tine arms, while the central and rear rotors have 13 arms each. The 2 leading rotors operate at a higher speed than the rotor at the rear to enhance the crop flow. The rear rotor spins at a slower speed and has 5 double tines fitted to each arm, which deliver the necessary vigor to move those masses of crops and form the swath. The Swadro 1010 offers an impressive design and functionality. This rake is the ideal machine for high-output raking. The Swadro 1010 delivers perfect results, clean raking, perfectly formed windrows. The 3 rotors are quickly and conveniently moved to the transport position. There is no need to fold the tine arms on the central 9-foot 10-inch diameter rotor. At 25 miles per hour and a less than 10-foot transport width, you get there fast. Krone, impressive technology. The Krone trailed 4-rotor center rake works 36 feet to 44 foot 3 inches wide. The Swadro 1400 can rake 32 acres in 1 hour. Contracting work is hard on machinery. The Swadro 1400 is the rugged and heavy-duty machine for these applications. Tension springs transfer much of the weights of the front axle and rotor to the main frame to prevent the rotors from sinking in wet conditions and to give positive tracking in sloping fields. The Swadro 1400 stands out for its straightforward and no-fuss design. Its working width is adjusted fully hydraulically via telescoping arms, while the right-angle gearboxes on the leading rotors move as well, and the drive shafts provide optimum overlapping at all times. To get ready for road transport, the rotors swing forward and up into vertical position to make this high-output rake even more compact, providing optimum transport features. Thanks to an air brake system, wide running gear, large wheels, and a less than 10-foot transport width, the Swadro 1400 is safe for road transport, even at 25 miles per hour. The Krone Swadro 1400. Clean raking, gentle crop handling, uniform windrows, peak area outputs. Operating the Swadro 1400 is easy and straightforward. Choose from one of 4 operator terminals: the Krone Alpha and Gamma, and the CCI ISOBus terminal, or the tractor's ISOBus terminal if available. The Swadro 1400 produces extremely uniform windrows, which will make easy work for the following baler or forage harvester. Contractors say that using a Krone Swadro 1400 boosts the harvester's output by more than 20%. The trailed Krone 4-rotor center rake works at widths between 36 feet to 44 foot 3 inches and offers a high level of standard features. The Swadro 1400 Plus is a professional rake which is equipped with stronger drive shafts, electric height control, and hydraulic lowering of the running gear. Extra strong drive shafts and gearboxes arranged out on the ends perform to the most demanding applications and non-stop operation. The machine offers the unique Comfort Rotor Height Control System, which sets the height of the first rotor electrically. Then, the remaining 3 rotors will adjust automatically to the set height. Converting the machine from a field to a road is convenient and can be done without leaving the cab. The Swadro 1400 Plus has rigid tine arms. The axle features hydraulic height control, so lowering the Swadro 1400 is easy and fast. This Krone technology helps Swadro 1400 Plus implement a transport height of under 13 feet. The running gear lowers hydraulically, saving precious time on contracting jobs and making the machine even more convenient and efficient to use.